This video is a do-over. We're revisiting what's probably the worst video I've made on this channel so far, and that is a video about cross-promoting multiple products in your Etsy listing. So if you're new to selling on Etsy, whether that's print on demand or other products, actually, this strategy is the same. So we're gonna talk about how to use links in your video descriptions and some images to direct people to other listings in your Etsy shop. But this time, it'll be better. Real quick, before we hop over to the computer, I want to point out what was bad about the original video was not the information that I gave, it was just the quality of the video. I had not yet opened a separate Etsy shop just for the purpose of making my tutorial videos. So naturally, I wanted to protect the designs that I was creating and selling. That always led me to have to blur out a lot of various screens on my computer when I was making those previous videos. It kind of felt like about 90% of that video ended up being blurred out, which ultimately I don't think it was as helpful as I wanted it to be. So that's why we're gonna revisit it. Let's hop over to the computer and talk about how to use links in your Etsy descriptions to get people directed to other products in your shop. If customers are finding your products primarily through search results, they may not realize that you offer other related products with the same design or with similar designs. The only way they would really know that is if they are coming directly to your shop homepage and browsing all of your listings, or if they're realizing it because of a post on social media or something like that. But a lot of customers find your individual listings through search results. So first we're going to talk about linking to one other specific listing and directing customers' attention there. And we're going to use this sort of category of design of 2024 graduate. We've got a dad and mom t-shirt, we've got a dad pint glass, and a dad mug here. So let's just take a look at what happens here when somebody finds this 2024 dad of a graduate mug in search results. They would click on the listing in the search results and they would land here on this product page. Now on this product page, my description is going to tell them about the mug itself, about what kind of mug it is, but you get the point. There's not going to be anything on the vast majority of this page that directs this customer to know that I also offer this on a pint glass, which is a related product. So maybe they would prefer a pint glass instead of a ceramic mug, but they're not going to know that when they come to this product page. The only way they would possibly know that is if they scroll all the way down the page, which is kind of a far ways to scroll, and under more from this shop, you would also see the pint glass and the related designs. Basically, Etsy is going to pull in the things that have a very similar title. Besides that, you would be relying on the customer or the shopper to go to your teeny tiny little shop name up here underneath the price and click on that link to go to your shop homepage and then browse here to find this pint glass. So as you can see, the odds of them finding this pint glass are not very good, at least not easily. So let's talk about two things you can do to increase those odds. Well, first of all, if you have any of your 10 image spots remaining, if you still have space to add an additional image, you can actually add one of your mock-up images of that other product in here with a little text added on it explaining that you offer this product on a pint glass as well. And then we can also use a hyperlink, which will be a clickable hyperlink down in our description. So what we're going to do first is go get our mock-up of the pint glass because we need that image in order to upload it. So I'm going to go back to my Printify account, click on the edit view here, go to the preview view, and I'm going to download the mock-up of the pint glass that I wanted, unless of course I already happen to have it downloaded. All right, this is the one that I want to use, so I'm going to click the bottom left link there on Printify to download my mock-up. How you do that depends on which print-on-demand platform you're using, but they all have a way for you to download the mock-up files for your listings if you don't already have one. Now I want to add text to this, so I'm going to bring this over to Canva instead of just directly uploading it. So I'm just going to make a custom design here. I'm going to click on Create a Design, click on Custom Size, and then put in 2000 by 2000 because that's a nice square size for Etsy. And then I will upload that mock-up in my Uploads folder and select it to drop it on here. So now we're basically just going to fill our canvas with the mock-up, and then we're going to use the text tool to add some text. And I'm just going to use an effect here to add a background so that it is nice and clear. It stands out from everything. Now we could stop there, but hold on a second, because how will this customer, this shopper, know where to go find this pint glass? Let's add another row of text here. We'll just copy this one, and I will have this one say link in description. There we go. So if that all fits on one line, you can certainly put it all on one line. It just doesn't fit for this particular one, so I put link in description on the bottom. But you want to make sure that you tell them where to find the link to this product. So make sure that it says link in description somewhere if you're going to do this. All right, now we can go ahead and download this image, and then we'll go upload it to our Etsy listing. So back in your shop dashboard, go to your listings page, and let's open up that mug listing. And then down in our photos here, let's upload that mock-up that we just created. Okay, now you don't want to make this your primary thumbnail, of course, because it's not the product that we're selling in this listing. So don't put it over there, but you do want to probably put it as maybe number 2 or number 3 in the listing, just to make sure that there's a higher likelihood of people seeing it. Okay, the last step here is to go and get the link to this product and then add this to our description, because remember, if someone sees this image, they're going to go look in the description for the link. So just go to your shop homepage, find that product that you're looking for, and make sure you grab the link. Now, there's going to be a long string in this URL in your browser. You don't need this entire thing. In fact, I would discourage you from using this entire thing because it will make the link extremely long. All you need is up till this question mark. You see how there's a question mark here in between the name of this product listing and then where it says click key? The only part you need to highlight and copy is up through the product name. You don't need anything from that question mark or later. Now you might be wondering why I'm not using my Etsy share and save link for this product. Well, it's because this is an on-platform link. Remember, Etsy doesn't want us to use these share and save links on the Etsy platform. So that includes Etsy messages or within our listings. Now I want to add that link to my description, and I don't want it at the very top because Etsy does use at least the beginning of your description as part of the search matching process when determining search ranking. So we don't want to confuse the algorithm by putting an unrelated product in the very beginning of our description, but you may also not want it all the way at the bottom either. So I'm just going to kind of put it in the middle here, and I make it as simple as this, where I say we also offer this design on a pint glass, and then I paste the link in there. And that's it. That's all I have to do to update this listing. Now I can click on Publish Changes. So now if a potential buyer, a customer or shopper comes to this mug through one of my search results or through a Google listing or something like that, they're going to land on this page just as they normally would. But as they're going through the mock-up images, they will come across this new image, which tells them, hey, I also offer this design on a pint glass, and there's a link in the description. So let's look in the description here over on the right, and we will find the link that we just added. We offer this design on a pint glass. We click on that link. The hyperlink works. It takes us right to that product listing. So that is one way that you can direct shoppers to your other Etsy listings when you have a product that has the same or a similar matching design. Now, when you have matching like father and son, mother and daughter, mom and dad, when you have those types of designs, if you're not creating a combination listing, which is a whole separate topic, and I do have a video about creating combination listings, so check the link in the corner and the description if you're interested in doing that. But if you're not creating combo listings and you offer sort of matching designs, I would encourage you to do exactly what we just did with the mug and the pint glass, but do it for your matching designs as well. So for example, with this mom and dad t-shirt design, same design, I've added a mock-up image to both listings, the mom design and the dad design, which highlights the fact that I do have matching designs, and it's got text on it that says link in description for matching shirts. And basically you just do this on both listings going in the opposite direction. So on the mom listing, I would link to the dad design shirt, and on the dad listing, I would link to the mom design listing. So basically you're just directing them back and forth to your matching designs. And if there's more than one, like if there is also a brother, sister, uncle, nephew, if there are other designs like that, you can put those links separately in your descriptions. However, if you have a sort of category of designs that you want to link people to, which could be more than one design or more than one listing in your Etsy shop, there is a slightly different way that you can do it. Now, the second way that we're going to talk about to link customers to your other listings is going to be if you have a group of listings, a category of listings, whatever it is, if you have a bunch of listings you want to link customers to, the two ways you can do this are using your shop sections or using a search query on your shop homepage. Now, if you want to link customers to a shop section that already exists, you would come over to your shop sections on your homepage and just click on the one that you want to link people to. For me right now, the only shop section I have set up here is t-shirts. So I would just click on that section and you will notice that your URL has changed here. So at the top, you now have a URL which has a section ID in it, and that's the key. So we have a section ID that's unique to my shop's t-shirt section. And I can use this URL now to link people directly to the t-shirt shop section. And by the way, this is also useful for things like social media posts, anywhere that you're trying to promote your products. If you're trying to promote an entire section of your shop, you can use this link. However, one thing to watch out for is if you do want to do this off platform outside of Etsy, in that case, you would want to use your share and save link, which you can get from the Etsy seller mobile app. So as it states here on the share and save help page, if you scroll to the how do I find and share my unique links, it does point out on the Etsy seller app. So on the mobile app, you can actually share sections of your shop. However, you can also just customize the URL so that it is the right format to be counted for share and save. So as you can see here, it tells you any URL to your shop, which begins with your shopname.etsy.com, is going to be counted for share and save. So if we open up like a notepad or any app where you like to take notes, just begin your link with your shopname.etsy.com. Now what we need to do is grab that shop section. So remember, I was on my shop homepage and I clicked on the t-shirt section here, and that's where I got this section ID. Now to add to that, what we want to do is copy this section ID, and we don't want to get the and symbol here. What we actually need is a question mark. That's the first character that comes after our main URL there. So what we want to do, go back to the URL we started, type a question mark, and then paste in your section ID. Now when we copy that entire URL, that whole link, we paste that into a new browser tab, and it will direct us to the t-shirt section of our shop homepage. So if you want share and save credit, but you don't want to use the seller app, that is one way you can do it and link directly to a shop section. You basically just use your share and save link, add a question mark and the section ID from that section on your homepage, and the link should work. But we're specifically talking about how to link directly to these sections in our own listing. So again, going backwards a little bit, we would not want to use the share and save link for that because that is on platform on Etsy's site. So we would just copy this URL that's right up here, the full one, instead of our share and save one. So we would just copy that. And then we would do exactly what we did before in the listing that we're trying to link to other listings. So for example, if in my t-shirt listings, I wanted sort of a standard part of my listing description to say something like, see all of our t-shirt designs, I could put that towards the bottom of my description, see all our t-shirt designs with the link, and it will take them to that shop section on my shop homepage. So that's just one option that you have for linking to a group of designs, whether it is on platform or off platform. But what do you do if the listings you're trying to group together are not all in a shop section, but instead have common keywords? To do that, we're going to use the search feature that is on your shop homepage. So for this example, let's say that I want to link to all my other dad-themed designs. I just want to be able to put a link in my dad-themed listings that says, check out all our other dad-themed designs. So of course, that's an easy example because the common keyword that every one of those listings is going to have somewhere in the title, the description, the tags is the word dad. So all I have to do is put the word dad in the search bar here at the top of my homepage listings and click or hit enter. And that's going to bring up the search results that all contain the word dad. Now in my case, I have 5 listings that match the word dad, and you may have hundreds of listings depending on the size of your shop. But look at what this did in our address bar. Again, this has generated a unique URL, which has a search query in it. So now we can copy this link, which contains the search query, and paste this into our listings that we want to direct people to all of our dad designs. So for example, if I come back to that dad themed t-shirt for 2024 graduate, very similar, I could just go into my descriptions and I could put something like this. Check out all our great dad themed designs with this hyperlink here, which takes them directly to the search query in my shop for dad. So now if a potential customer finds any of my dad-themed t-shirts where I have added that link to the description, they might be looking at my listing and deciding whether they like this one or not. And if they're reading the description, hopefully they'll see this link here, which says, check out all of our great dad-themed designs. They click on that link, and it will automatically bring them not only to my shop homepage, but to the search query for the word dad. And even though this wasn't a shop section, they will see all of my dad-themed products. And so that is the on-platform link for your Etsy listings. Exactly the same process applies if you want to use this off-platform on social media or somewhere else. So all you want to do is begin your share and save link and then copy the search query equals with the keyword in it right from this URL. Begin your URL with shopname.etsy.com, just like any other share and save link, and then put a question mark and paste in that search query. And now you have a link that will qualify for share and save and directs people to a specific search query. So either way, on platform, off platform, you have a URL link that you can use to direct people just to those listings in that grouping. So those are a couple ways that you can promote your other Etsy listings within your Etsy listings and also off platform as well, whether you're trying to direct shoppers to an individual listing that is related or to a group of listings that is related. I hope that was helpful for you, and I hope this was better than my first try at making this video. Let me know down in the comments if it was helpful, and if you have any questions about it. Do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button if it was helpful for you. Don't forget to subscribe to the POD Insights channel if you want to see more content like this. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.